Yeah, we're ready.
Sky, are you ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we're all ready, then let us begin. Episode number 42, or episode number 4 of the new Beyond the Rift series, starring your favorite host with the most, I'm a cutie pie. I'm glad to have you all here today. Joining me on my left, my lovely assistant, Skara. Skara, what do you want to tell the people about yourself, in case they don't know you?
Well, I can't hear Skara.
Yeah, he fucking muted himself.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me change the settings. Alright, there we go. In case you don't know me, I'm the co-host of this show. I used to be on a teammate with Cutie. And I've kind of done everything in the scene. I've been a coach and analyst all around. I know everything, pretty much. And taking my experiences and bringing it to this show for you guys.
Thank you for that, Sky. And joining me today, my lovely assistant, my lovely prodigy, Pobelter. Pobelter, let me tell you guys, I'll give you the intro for this guy. I raised this guy from an infant. When he was back in the day, when he was just a child, I gave this kid everything that I knew, and I let him go out into the wild, and look at the man that he became. Pobelter, tell him what you became.
Hey, I'm Pobelter. Hi, guys.
That's what he became. He became the Pobelter that you now see before you today. And I know a lot of you guys, you're going to want to have questions for Pobelter. That's okay if you got them, because we got answers. The live question and answer on Beyond the Rift Discord at the end of the show. Pobelter, you ever watched Beyond the Rift before? I know you have, dude. Beyond the Rift, this guy trying to weasel his way out of it. This guy watches every episode, and he probably rewatches them too. End of the show, we have a Discord Q&A. You're going to want to ask the questions, chat, because we're going to have the answers for you. Is that okay with us all?
That's great. That's gnarly.
All right.
Sounds fantastic.
Let's get it underway then. We're going to go straight into the topics. Are you guys ready for topics?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Then let's get it underway. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight into topic number 1. EU is splitting into 4 separate LCS regions with a major league in between all of them. How do you think this strategy will work out? So I don't know do either of you guys know like the details of it, of how exactly it's working, or no?
From what I understand, they're splitting into 4 LCS regions. They'll be all based around a specific region, like for instance London, or I think there's one in Germany as well. And it very much emulates the Champions League. From what I understand, that means that you have weekly games normally in your league, and if you're at the top of your league, you'll be able to play additional matches in the Champion League until you get knocked out. And the winner is the winner that like goes all the way through.
Huh, that's interesting. I mean, do you know how it's going to work with, like, so they're just going to have, like, how is this splits and stuff going to work out?
No details have been revealed except for the fact that there's 4 regions and 24 teams total.
So let me ask you guys this first. Do you think there's 24 teams worth of players?
Probably not. There's probably going to be, like, a pretty big difference in the better teams and the worst teams. So pretty much the teams that were already in LCS, and then, I mean, I think there's so many teams that it has to now include teams that weren't even good enough for Challenger Series before. So
yeah,
it's going to be like G2 is here, and then here's like all the teams that couldn't even get to Challenger Series, and then they're supposed to be playing against each other, I guess. So
how
it
many
doesn't sound great.
people are in the Challenger Series? Do you know how many teams are in Challenger?
I think it's 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6 as well.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds... I'm not sure how that's going to work out, actually. Because how are the games being streamed also? Have they said that exactly or no?
No, I don't think so.
Because are they going to
be a lot of games?
Yeah, because are they going to be airing them, like, day after day, like Monday?
And then if they're in all the different regions, like, how are they going to cast all the games and then, like, stream it with LCS production if there's, like, 4 different regions within EULCS now.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I'm most worried about. Because, like, let's be fair. Riot production, really good in North America. Riot EU production, it's okay, you know? It's getting there. Now you have to get 4 production studios that are as good as, like, at the bare minimum EU LCS and make it functioning within, like, 1 year. I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be better for the strength of the region in the future, but the first year is going to be so bad, I think.
Yeah, I mean, is Riot going to be taking on, like, all of the production itself, or is it going to be, like, because I know sometimes it'll do, like, ESL will take over the production and shit like that?
I think Riot has to take over the production for all of them. That's what they're going to do.
Okay, sure. so they are going to, I don't know how the hell that's going to work.
That sounds like quite a monumental task.
Yeah, this sounds like they're rebuilding, like, the entire...
All right, let's play it this way. Let's say this happened in North America. We geographically centered it around 4, like 2 West Coast places and 2 East Coast places because no one lives in the South or the middle, right? So let's say we did that. Would that appeal to you guys? Would you want 24 NA LCS teams in these regions? In these like 4 locations, these 4 cities, like New York, California, Seattle, and Boston, for instance.
I could see how it'd be a cool idea. Like, I can see the concept of it being, like, a really cool idea, but, like, 24 teams, do they have to, like, how are the rules for it? Do they need 10 players on the roster? Because I know that they were trying, like, for NA, you have to have 10 players on the roster, right, or no?
Yes, you 100% have to have players on the roster. I think EU is not going to be that way, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they have to do that academy stuff. I think the difference between, like, you can't really compare it to America because America is really homogenous in culture and language, but Europe is really different, and there's a bunch of already, like, different national leagues, like the Spanish league, for example. And then there's so many different countries, different cultures, different languages that I guess that's what they're going for with, like, trying to split it up, but doesn't sound great.
Yeah, like, for NA, I could understand. Like, if they did that, I'd be like, wow, that's kind of cool, dude. For EU, it's just, I mean, because does anyone here watch EU LCS?
Dude, right? No.
Sometimes I watched like the finals.
Okay, do you watch it, like, regularly aside from the
week
finals?
to week?
Yeah.
If it's on and then yeah, I'll, like, look at it, but I don't, like, religiously look at the VODs of EU teams or anything like that.
Okay, so if they made it so now EU LCS every single day the stream is on, would you be more inclined to watch it at all?
I don't think so. No.
Like, I'm just not seeing. Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe Scar can tell me more, like, how it works on the back end, but I'm just not seeing how the fuck they're going to be able to sustain something like that, where, because they're going to have to stream a fuck ton of games, right?
I think the idea is that in a perfect world, this would be the best idea, right? If you had the player base to support 24 teams, if you had the fans to support four different geographical locations, this would be sick. This is, like, awesome. But I don't know if League is that big. I don't know if the draw of League is that big for ULCS. I think it'll help with sponsorships for sure, because they're like more local, easier to pick up. Like, for instance, EULCS is sponsored by BMW, right? I'm sure it'll be easier to get, like, local sponsors for each of those leagues now. But outside of that, I just think it's really ambitious. It's like something that, like, I'd be like, okay, well, if you want to do it for football, it makes sense, you know? There's a big fan base out there. There's a lot of players out there. Doing it for League is, it's tough. It's definitely, there's a lot of, like, hurdles, and some which I don't even know if you can fix if you're Riot.
Yeah, like, I'm just thinking, like, the expense of, because they're going to have to do it like they did NA Challenger Series, where they don't stream every game. There's no way they stream every one of these games, right?
I think they will stream every one of the games, but it'll just be like, every league will have their own schedule. And then there'll be, like, an overarching,
like, I can't even fathom if they streamed every single game. Like, how the fuck would that even be possible? Like, some of these games are actually gonna have, like, sub 1,000 views. Like, they're gonna have, like, 800 viewers.
I mean, come on. Australia and Japan stream their games.
They don't stream every single day.
teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, they stream every game for both.
Yeah,
the
but they
major
don't
leagues.
have
Actually,
24 teams though. Like I'm telling you, like I really like the idea, and it works in EU because I think the idea is good. Do you not think the idea is good? Like you said, in a perfect world,
yes, it's good.
Like if EU was a hyper competitive like scene, and it was fucking crazy out there, I'd be like, well, this is pretty cool. I can't wait to watch this shit. But like 24 teams, I don't know any region that could, like, do you think any region other than like maybe China could hold a 24 team lineup for LCS or whatever?
China, maybe Korea. I mean, even in Korea, like there'd be a large quality gap, but in China, I think could do it. They have the biggest player base of any region in the world by a long shot, so they could do it. But I mean, I think EU is a weird time because I watched some of the EU games, right? I watched Mysterious Monkeys play some games in Split, and it's like the very bottom of EU, like the bottom two teams, comparatively to the rest of the league, are just like so bad by comparison. And so, like, if you're struggling to fill out 10 teams, we're going to 24 or 20. That's going to be a nightmare, at least for the short term.
Well, it might be really fun to watch though. Like if it's just like kind of a shit fest, and then because the games just get like really bloody sometimes.
Oh yeah, like that. I watched Japan finals. Did you guys watch that? They played Heimerdinger mid every game.
They played Heimerdinger mid. Was that like the contested pick that were like both teams trying to grab Heimer?
No, just one team played Heimer every game. It was like Heimer versus Talia, and I was like, what am I watching? But they won like, I don't know if they won the series. It got to 2-2. I didn't watch the last game when he was playing Heimer.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow, yeah, I mean, if games are like that in here, maybe people will watch it, but I guess we'll just leave it. Will you guys be watching EU if it splits into 4 separate regions? I'm going to go with no. Skara?
I'll watch the finals. Maybe just the Challenger League I'll watch a little bit. Like the Champions League, sorry.
I'll give it a try. I'll see how it is at first, and then make my decision based on that, I guess, if they're good or if it's just not that worth watching.
Well, do you think it could be good? I need a concrete answer from you. 24 teams, will it be good?
I'm going to go with not optimistic.
2019, it might be good.
2019, I can see that. 2019, I'll give it a chance then. 2018, probably not watching it. Let's go to the next topic. Pobelter, as a person who's hit rank 1, what advice would you give to aspiring challenger fucking Scar players who just can't seem to quite reach your level?
This is the question.
Quite reach my level? Who came up with these questions?
Someone came up with them. They're just unbiased questions that need answers.
It's a good question, Dan. Pobelter,
what advice would I give? I don't know. If I think about the mistakes that like people I play against in solo queue and like how I get ahead in the lane, they're just like they either just like die to every gank, or they're just like really bad at laning, or those are the two main things. Like,
come on, you gotta give them, they need the secret, dude. If you're gonna write
it's not really a secret. Like if the jungler can gank you and if he can kill you or make you lose the sum or push you off the wave, then you shouldn't be standing there, but everyone does it anyways. And then they either die or they have to blow flash, or they lose the wave, or they just lose the lane off of it, or they're just like not laning well enough and like tanking every skill shot and missing all their skill shots. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this then. Wait. So if you were gonna make a top 5, like you would not believe these top 5 tips and tricks to get you to the number 1 ranked position, what would the top 5 be?
Alright, number 1 is like, yeah, you just have to never get ganked, because if you get ganked and die and you're trying to go for rank 1, because if you're already high, like really high elo, like top 20-10 challenger, you probably know the struggle, but your team is just going to be worse than the enemy team. Like, just based off of MMR, there's a really good chance that the enemy team is just going to be way better than yours.
Hold up. You gotta hold up on that. So, You're telling me that the people in my chat, when they tell me that they're bronze 5 and that their team's holding them back, that there's a shred of truth to that then. If you're saying that it's your team holding, that will stop you from getting rank 1.
Well, yeah, because the thing is when you're like in high challenger, it's like you don't go up. Like the more you win, you're not going to face better players. You're just facing the same players all the time from like rank 200 challenger to rank 1 challenger. It's just like your teammates are getting worse the higher you climb. Like
that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, actually it's gotten better lately, the matchmaking, but before it used to just be like miserable, and I'd be climbing for rank 1 and I just have a handful of Diamond 2 players and the enemy team's just like full challengers, so it would just be like, okay, I guess I have to kill my lane 3 times this game, otherwise we probably lost.
I know that fucking struggle.
So yeah, the number 1 tip is just, you should avoid getting ganked, because, yeah, if you get ganked and then you die or you lose lane pressure, if your team is already going to be at a disadvantage, the enemy team is better, then you probably just lost the game. So that's pretty important. So that's kind of why I hate playing against heavy ganking junglers like Jarvan or Elise, and they just can't mid. That's probably the number 1 big tip. Number 2 tip is probably like champion selection. You have to pick a champion that's gonna impact the game. Like you can't pick useless shit like, I don't know, Xerath or Azir or something that's not really gonna pressure 1v1 or be able to roam around and pressure. Like, probably the best pick right now is something like Talia, because she's strong 1v1, she can always push out the lane, and then she's really good at roaming, so, I mean, that's why everyone plays her pro play as well. Also, her scaling is really good, and she's good at killing tank, so she basically has almost no weaknesses.
But you don't like, so you don't think you could get rank 1 playing Malphite AP middle?
Yeah, champion choice is really important, like, and there are champions that are good, but like if you play them in solo queue, sometimes it just takes way too long to ramp up. Like if I play Syndra and then I don't get any kills early on, and then the game just kind of stalls out, then it can be really hard to win the game. So yeah, I just like things that can kind of crush the lane and then use that advantage to roam to another lane. So oh yeah, that's another thing. I always try to counterpick my lane. So I'll always pick like Janna or whatever for someone who wants
this
Janna.
Guy, I like this guy, dude.
And then, yeah, I'll be like, anyone want first pick? I want to counterpick my lane, and then I just try and get a really favorable matchup and then punish it. Jeez, how many tips is that now?
I need,
like 2
you
or
gave
3?
me 2, dude. Give me at least 3. What's the last tip you can give them?
Alright, last tip is, you have to, wave control. People are usually not that good at wave control in solo queue, and that's actually something that takes like forever to learn because there's so many different situations. Like when you need to pull the lane so that you can get a gank, when you have to just be last hitting so you don't get ganked, you know, when you have to shove in the wave all the way and then just take a reset, things like that. It's like not something you can learn from just like watching a video or just like looking over your replay once or twice. It's like you kind of have to get boned repeatedly until you realize how to not get fucked by messing up your wave anymore.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question. When do you like to let the wave come to you to avoid getting ganked?
Well, you just kind of have to know the common gank timings early on. So, like, let's say level 2 against J4 is pretty common, so I'll just ward the side right next to red buff and then hug that side, because sometimes Jarvans will do red buff and then loop around to their blue side and gank from the opposite side as well. So, you just kind of have to know that. Or, like, Rek'Sai's level 3 gank is really strong, so after the second wave, you ward one side and then hug that side to prevent getting ganked from Rek'Sai. And then you also have to understand, like, when you can play forward and then just, like, bait the jungler to come to your lane and escape it with flash if you don't feel like you're going to be in danger after that. So it's complicated, I guess.
All right. Well, there you go, Twitch chat. You just got the 3 tips and tricks from, can we say, the best mid laner in NA? No.
If you want.
No, you're second best. Second best mid laner in NA.
Ooh.
There you go, chat. Use that knowledge that he just gave to you. Go and get that rank up. We're going on to the next topic. Next topic, as one of the earliest members of the scene way back when, you were on Team Curse and got kicked off twice to winning NALCS. Sky came up with these questions, by the way. Is it weird being considered a veteran of the scene at age 21?
I'm actually 20 right now. I turned 21 in October, so I'm only 20 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
No, if you look up my age on Leaguepedia or whatever that site is, it says I'm 21, but I'm not. I'm 20.
What the? Okay, my bad.
Scar,
okay,
come
you
on, dude. You
You're
get the
20?
guest on this show. He's just like, whatever. Just write some fucking number for his birthday.
I even wasn't sure, so I went online to double check. I'm like, no, I got it now. He's 21.
He couldn't even be bothered to double check it with
Didn't
you,
even
dude.
check my birth certificate.
Dude, come on, Scar. Well, how do you feel about being considered a veteran of the league?
I don't know. It's just pretty cool, I guess, because I kind of grew along with the scene. Like when I first started this game, when I was like 13 or 14, the game was just super fucking janky, and it was like only up on the weekends. There wasn't matchmaking. There's like this shitty text website that would say whether the servers were online or offline, and it would be like, there are 200 users playing right now, or like 300. And then, yeah, it would just be like down for a week sometimes, and it'd be like, fuck, I really want to play, but I can't because this game's in closed beta. And then, yeah, when I think about it, I'm about to turn 21, like I said. I've been playing this game since I was like 13 or 14, so I've been playing about 7 years, which is like a third of my life. So it's been kind of crazy to see how it came from just something that was really janky. Didn't really think it would develop into what it is today, pretty much, where it's really professional. There's like a studio, really organized teams and tournament structure. Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like you helped create the League of Legends that it is now? Because I know for me personally, LCS wouldn't be LCS without I'm a Cutie Pie. Let's be honest here. Do you feel like your contribution, like if they made a Hall of Fame, do you think that you deserve to be in it?
Geez, what qualifies for like a Hall of Fame? I mean, I've been around for fucking ever, but shit, I don't know. Is that enough to put me in a Hall of Fame?
I mean,
Maybe
are you a Hall of Fame? Do you consider yourself a Hall of Fame player? Are you a clutch player?
Am I a clutch player?
Dude, I've seen the games that you've played, Pobelter.
What do you think? Am I a clutch player?
I remember. Let me tell you guys something. I'm gonna give you a story time. This guy, I remember him. This guy gave me $5,000 because I played against him at the Curse Studio offices. This was the biggest prize pool of any tournament that we played in. It was $25,000 for first place. And we just stomped the shit out of them. We just absolutely humiliated them in their own home. They had all of the Curse Studio backing them up. They were like, yeah, Curse, dude. After game one, after I just smacked them down, dude. They were like,
my favorite thing about that was there was a tournament bracket to decide who got to the finals, but we were already seeded into the finals. So it was like all the other teams had to play each other, and then play us in the finals. And then we just got there for free, but we fucking lost anyways.
No, I thought it was because there was a tournament that you first played in to get to have like I guess the honor to play against Team Curse for like 25,000. I think it was like 5,000, and then if you beat Team Curse, you win 25,000. Am I remembering this shit right or no?
I don't remember. It's like
Something
5
like
years
that.
ago.
Yeah, all I remember is I made fucking fat stacks off that shit. I remember when I won that, I was like, God damn, dude, $5,000? Are you kidding me? Fucking League of Legends is the best thing that ever fucking happened to me, dude. I got so fucking hyped up after winning that shit. So that's for that right there. That would put me in the Hall of Fame. I'd say personally. And winning IPL 3 and competing at World. Like you've done all that shit, right, Pobelter? You've like competed on the big stage. You haven't competed at Worlds yet, right? Or
No, I've been to Worlds 2 years ago. I played at all those like big IPL tournaments too. Meet Playground, dude.
Yeah, you don't think you're a founding father? At least like that's a Hall of Fame quality of founding father.
Man, that was a good team. Our claim to fame was that it was like the Moscow 5 God era, and we almost took a game off of them. That was me, Playground's claim to fame.
Oh yeah. You had, who was it? It was Light Sludge, you.
Light Sludge, me, NK Inc., Lemon God, and X Hazard. That was me, Playground.
Oh my god, the Nidalee player.
That was a stacked team right there. I like that shit. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I feel like as a veteran, I've contributed. Like Scar, you must be as a veteran. Do you feel like you've made an impact in the League of Legends?
Yes, but the longer the league lasts,
The less
the
of
less
an
I
impact.
think that. Yeah. But I do want to say, Kitty, where's your record? What record do you have that's still in the LCS? I have tied with most kills in any LCS, NA or EU.
Wait, you have most kills still,
What?
top 10?
Yeah, I still have the most kills of any player in a.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
right,
I'm
Scar.
pretty
No,
sure
no,
that's
it
correct.
is. It's I tied with Jensen because he played against Envy in a playoff game, and literally they inted him 20 kills in a row.
Like in a single game? I thought you meant cumulative.
No, in a single game, I think at 18, I played APE against TSM at MLG.
Hey.
And that champ was beyond broken. The most kills ever, tied with Jensen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I used to have like the top kills in NALCS. I don't remember where I am now. I gotta say, I'm at least top 10 still, right? Does anyone know that stat?
Your NALCS all-time stats.
Oh, they actually have.
There's someone that made like a Google spreadsheet.
Oh, what the fuck, dude! Like I just remember last year I was still on that thing. I'm pretty sure this year, like my impact is forever. It's forever cemented in the LCS. Just tell me, don't even look it up. Just tell me that I'm still on it. Just make me feel better, dude.
You might be
All right.
on there.
Oh, wait, I think I found it. Oh wait. Oh, what the hell? That's not it. Shit, I can't find it. It's actually just like some Google doc that some guy just painstakingly updates, I think, after every game.
All right, well, I'm gonna go with I'm still up there, and until someone proves me wrong, then I'm going with that. I'm still up there. That's my impact. I'm a Hall of Famer. But all right, back on topic to the to being a veteran in the scene. Do you ever feel like you have to teach these young whippersnappers a thing or two, Pobelter, even though you're a young whippersnapper yourself?
Teach these young kids stuff? Like what do you mean?
Like I remember when I was in the LCS, and I remember all these 18-year-old kids were starting to get in there.
Uh-huh.
They're a rowdy bunch, man. I didn't like when C9 first got in the LCS. It was a bunch of fucking kids, dude. They don't no respect for their elders, man. Look at them come in here.
Did
and
you just like stand in front of them and tell them to sit the fuck down or something?
Nah,
what do you mean by that?
I just shake my head like these kids no respect. They're not letting me win my games anymore. They're just rolling us every fucking time we play against them. You ever get that feeling with these kids, dude? They don't show you any respect?
No, not really. I mean, for the most part, the LCS has been like, you know, apart from a few new players, it's kind of like stabilized out actually, you know? There's not like players or teams that just come out of nowhere or anything like that. I don't think that maybe League just isn't that kind of game. Like maybe you just need that long time experience to be at a pro level now.
Alright, fair enough. I agree with you on that one. You definitely need a lot of experience to be good at League, so whatever. We'll go to the next topic now. Next topic. Last weekend, IMT and TSM fought in a close series that ended 1-3 for IMT. What's the takeaway for the series for you guys before the World Championships?
Well, I guess we learned that, you know, we lost because they were better at late game than us, obviously. I think we threw like a 10k gold lead, so yeah, that's really, really painful to have been that ahead and then you lose the game and then you lose the set off with something like that. But at the same time, you can either like be sad about it or like be like, oh, we fucking lost, or we can realize like how big the mistakes we were to like even get us in the position where we lost the game, and then, you know, just do what we can to make sure it never, ever, ever happens again. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously we just didn't respect the recon pick enough, and then, like, Cody got caught out once, I got caught out once on top side, and then from there the game, you know, we were still probably up a bunch of gold because we were, 10k ahead, and then they won, like, 2 fights. That's still not enough to close the gap, but they had Ardent Sensor support, we didn't have an Ardent Sensor support. And then both team comps were double AD carry. they had Corky Trist, and we had Lucian Saya, so even their carries scaled kind of better too. But yeah, I guess just we learned to not disrespect Recon like that so much. Probably the main takeaway for that game. And then for I think the third game, the one where I was playing Corky, that one as well. It wasn't anything as obvious as like, oh well, don't like walk in front of Recon like that if you can't escape his engage. That was just kind of like they had better macro than us, and then I think we just like kind of kept overextending, not getting impatient and trying to hard engage when it's just kind of like the carries fight and the tanks like go in and out and take damage and peel back. Like their tanks were just going in and then peeling back, and then we would just be like, all right, let's go, full engage, and then we just die. But as team wide, we can learn strategy from those 2 games that we lost. We lost the first game too. I was playing Galio. I was kind of iffy with the Galio pick because we weren't having that much success with it in practice, but I thought it would be good because there weren't any hard counters up. Like Cassio wasn't up, and Talia, who can kind of handle him, was down as well. So I figured he's probably going to play Orion or Syndra. I picked Galio, but we just kind of like farmed to 20 minutes with Galio, which is not ideal, and then we lost like that. So if we want to use Galio at Worlds, we have a lot of work to do there as well.
Do you feel like these games helped you out a lot? Like if you were to play against TSM again next week, 3-0 on them?
Would we 3-0 them?
Yeah, would you 3-0 them off of what you learned from these games?
No, I don't think so. I think it would still be a close series.
Come on, dude! Don't give me a close series. You're supposed we'd shit on him, dude. None of that. Right.
No, it would be close, I guess.
But you'd win though.
Yeah, I think it would be close, but I think we could. Yeah, we were pretty ahead the third and fourth game, and then we just failed to close out pretty much, and then their experience went out.
Right.
TD, I have a question for you. Did you watch these games?
I didn't.
You told me you're a big Pobelter fan.
Dude, I'm a Pobelter fan to the death.
What happened?
I had a new cat, dude. That new cat pizza guy.
You played with your new cat instead of watching the LCS finals?
Dude, that pizza guy. Have you seen that new cat?
No, I was busy playing in finals to watch your damn cat.
Alright, fair enough. That cat's fucking cute as fuck, man. That shit's more important than the stupid ass LCS fun. Dude, that cat.
Isn't it naked? Isn't it hairless?
It's a Sphinx cat, dude. It's on my Twitter. That thing's fucking cute as hell. Sky.
That's fucking ugly.
Oh,
dude, come on, man. Sky, you gotta attest for me. Tell him that cat's cute as fuck.
Alright, let me see it.
It's okay, dude.
What do you mean that's okay?
I was in the middle of a sponsorship. I whipped out my phone to watch the end of that series. As the last game, I whipped it out, and I was like, oh, cool, Immortals is going to a game 5. And I turned down my phone. I picked it back up 5 minutes later, they lost.
Oof.
That's fucked up.
I still tuned in, dude. Where was your support? If he knew you were watching, he would have won that series.
Would you? Okay, let me ask you this. Would you have won the series if you knew I was watching?
Yeah, I think I would have felt that spiritual connection. So please watch our games at Worlds, dude.
All right. Well, then, on behalf of all the IMT, I'm sorry. I let you guys down. I let everyone
let me down.
I won't let it happen again. I'll be with you. You're gonna win the world championship. You're gonna play against Faker, and you're gonna fucking dumpster him. You're gonna dumpster him like I should have dumpstered him. I'll transfer everything that I learned from that game where I went 0-10, and you're gonna make him feel the pain that I felt, dude. That's a promise.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
No problem, man. Let's go to the next topic. So most teams who qualify for Worlds go to boot camp in Korea. Is IMT going, and how excited are you to do this?
I'm like honestly not allowed not sure if I'm allowed to say like what we're doing for our preparation. So hang on. Let me ask actually.
You can say no comment.
No comment. All right, no comment.
Well, let me ask you.
You want me to comment on the boot camp experience in general?
Yeah, sure, dude.
And tell us how excited you are to do the thing that you're not allowed to say that you're doing.
All right. Well, boot camping is like, yeah, all the Western teams go to Korea to play Korean solo queue, and then scrim all the other teams that are going to Worlds, and then, yeah, it's fun, and I think you do learn a lot because Korean solo queue is a lot more competitive, and people like tend to play really meta there, whereas like even in my games climbing for rank 1, I just have like the most troll shit on my teams sometimes. Like I just can't believe some of the things I get on my teams, like just getting like Teemos and people playing. I had a Graves AD carry the other day. I don't know. I always have like a Riven or an Aurelia or something.
Listen to this shit. He can't believe if you play Aurelia in Pobelter's game, he can't fucking believe you. Don't you dare ruin Pobelter's game by playing anything off meta, you fucking scum. That's basically what Pobelter
No,
said.
like it's totally fine. Like obviously people are hitting Challenger and Master because of what they play. Like that's how they got there. So obviously it works. It's just like not as representative of like how it is in pro play. So Korea is kind of closer to that, and then you're also 8 ping is also really huge instead of playing with 60 ping. That's a really big difference. And then like the amount of teams you're able to scrim when you go to Korea, because generally it's not like just you going to Korea, it's all the other teams are going as well. So yeah, the weird thing is like, I don't know, every time I've gone, we haven't really scrimmed too many Korean teams, which is...
Wait, what?
Yeah, because the Korean teams are, for the most part, they're like insular and they like to scrim each other because they're probably the best, and then they learn the most that way, I suppose. So, yeah, usually when I've gone before, we just scrim a lot of like Chinese, Taiwanese, European teams, and then like, you know, maybe some Korean teams here and there.
I mean, do you feel like with the Korean teams that you do play is better practice, or are they so like low tier, the ones that you play against, that it just doesn't really feel any different?
I think no, I wouldn't say that. I think you learn a lot, like no matter what team you play at Worlds, honestly, because all the teams are so good, like they're at the top of their league, so there's always something to learn, and it's not like one team just completely blows out another team a lot of the time.
All right, fair. I mean, do you play again? What was the team last year? Dark Phoenix, or what was the name of it?
Dark Phoenix.
What? Dark Passage?
Dark Passage? Was that the Turkish team that went to semis or whatever?
No, that was ANX, right?
Yeah, ANX.
Yeah.
You
Who
play
was
against
Russian?
those guys?
No, I wasn't at Worlds last year.
Oh, yeah. Get trolled, dude. I mean, would you play against like wild card regions at all if you had the chance, or no? Because I mean, wild cards have been showing up, so I mean, up more than NA.
It's not really me that decides like who we scrim. You know, it's like up to the coaches. So, I mean,
wait, the coaches decide
who? A set or two.
Would the coaches decide who scrims? It's not like the players that...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that you guys would try to, like, collaborate, like, hey, I would really like to try this team out or some shit like that.
Not really, no.
Okay.
It ain't like that no more.
That's a damn shame, dude. Hey, Scar, you got anything for this?
No, man. I think you asked a lot. He answered a lot. I'm just here to tune in. It's been good.
All right, let's go to the next one then. So this patch is pretty close to the patch Worlds will be played on. How do you enjoy the mid lane meta at the moment, especially with the popularity of Cassiopeia and Lucia? I will say I fucking hate Lucia, man. I'm so tired of playing against that champion every fucking game. Like, it's not even that I think that he's ridiculous, because, I mean, he can do well. It's just the amount of people that are garbage at Lucian and play him, and then they're just absolute fucking dead weight. It's mind-numbing, dude. I mean, I love it because the champion's basically fodder for, like, the long-range ADs. But, yeah, I'm kind of tired of playing against that shit every game. But I'll let you two take over.
I think the mid lane meta is hella fun at the moment because everything is really skill based, and even though there can be some favorable matchups, like say, Lucian is favorable against Talia, it's like you can still win, just depending on what side plays better, dodges more skill shots, or just like plays smarter. So it's not really like the meta is not like how it was before, where it's like, oh, I have Orianna versus Victor, I'm gonna win the lane, and then I'm gonna win the game, or like I have Azir, and then they have Victor every single game, or like I'm playing Lulu mid every game, or anything like that. I think it's really skill based. Like most champs are really skill shot based and difficult to play, like Cassiopeia or Lucian, or what else are people playing? Syndra, Orianna, things like that. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Scott, you got any problems with it?
It's just because I'm like, I just play random picks. So when you play something like, let's say, Diana, and you try to pick it into Lucian or Cassia right now, it's kind of difficult. I think Lucian and Cassia are two of like the hardest champs to lane against, like ever mid lane, like just period. Even back when Ori was super meta, like she's dominant, but like maybe even like less so than those two. So it's really hard to pick something that's like off meta into currently the current meta. But I do agree with you. I think generally everything outside of assassins are pickable, and then like Talon's okay.
Yeah, I'll say from like the AD perspective, my worst nightmare, I get Katarina one trick player, whoever the fuck it wants to be. Yeah, versus Cassiopeia or Lucia, feeds his ass off the entire fucking game. It's just like, please God, no more. And just every game it's like, alright, they pick Lucian, we get random fucking champion middle, Captain Teemo middle up, he just got his fucking ass beat down again.
That's just how it is, dude. Like, even for me, I fucking hate having bot lanes that, like, if we don't have Tristana or Kog'Maw or Twitch and an Ardent Sensor support, and they do, there's like a pretty high chance that we've lost the game.
Dude, that's my favorite. Like, yeah, that's why solo queue. I feel like a lot of people say this meta sucks. I think this meta is great, but in solo queue, it's so fucking abusable because, yeah, if the enemy team picks a playmaking support, he's probably not making plays with it. No one's coordinating anything. If your team picks fucking Janna, it's like the guy could just drill on himself the entire game. You need zero coordination. It's literally just put a shield on your AD. Okay, now he 1v2s. He'll get to a point. Okay, now he 1v3s, and then the game's over. So I don't think like let me ask you, do you think Ardent Sensor and shit's like really broken or no?
Yeah, I think Ardent Sensor's pretty busted because right now the game's just like about how fast you can kill tanks, and then if you have Ardent Sensor on something like Cog or Trist, and then you just fucking like shred the enemy tanks faster than the enemy can kill your tanks, then you can just like win the game pretty much off of that. And then if you have Ardent Sensor and the enemy doesn't, then they just like their AD can't fight your AD, period. Like they just won't win 2v2. So it's pretty fun if you're playing like Kog'Maw or something and your support is Ardent Sensor, but not really fun to be on the receiving end.
I feel like I don't mind playing with a playmaking support if like everything's coordinated and I have like a playmaker, like like a Rakan or fucking Alistar or some shit like that. It's like I don't give a shit if they have an Ardent support. I mean, Rakan's pretty much an Ardent support, but yeah, he actually can do shit. I don't hate the meta right now, but in solo queue it's so fucking abusable. Like in solo queue it's just the stupidest shit. It's just, alright, this Twitch is 0-5, but we have Thresh and they have Janna. Okay, we fucking lost. Alright, we got to 20 minutes. He just one-shot the entire team with Janna. Alright, everyone's diving into Twitch. Twitch is dead. Janna ulti, and then everyone's dead. Like
yeah, this is like the nerfed version of Sensor, too.
Yeah. I mean, that nerf was fucking nothing. It was like what was it, a 5% attack speed?
Or something?
Yeah. It was pretty much
I've actually been playing some Kog'Maw mid lately, and it's really fun because I just you just farm until like 1 or 2 core, and then it doesn't matter how far behind you are or how hard your team's losing. As soon as the Ardent Sensor comes out, and then I have like Witsend and Hurricane, I feel like I just win the game.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I mean, yeah, that's how it is with AD. It literally is like everyone on my team could just be feeding. It doesn't fucking matter. This guy gets Ardent Sensor, okay, we win. If everyone, like I type in chat, everyone throw yourselves at them. Just fucking die and just run at them, and I'll just kill everything. Like that's all you have to do.
It's just so depressing for me because, like, when I play jungle, because when I go mid jungle, like, you get like 50% jungle or 40% jungle because everyone wants mid right now, right? You just have to build Night Spout first. It's just the best item. And you throw it on the AD, and then you just get, there's a Cinderhulk Knights it out. All right, let's fight at 1.5 items, 2 items AD. All right, we won. Because I pressed an item active that redirects damage from my AD to me. That's it.
Yeah, like the core of having a Cinderhulk jungler with Knight's Vow, and then like a healing or shielding support with Ardent Sensor, with the hyper carry, like that core of 3 characters, it's like pretty hard to beat with anything else. So I feel like maybe that's a little too strong right now.
Yeah, maybe they can nerf it. I mean, I like the meta right now, but maybe that's because I'm an AD. If anything, they should nerf mid lane. Give me back Lucian, and I'll be back. I'll be okay with whatever fucking shit they do if they give me back Lucian.
They actually nerfed so many mid laners last patch. They nerfed Syndra, Orianna, Taliyah, Cassiopeia.
Yeah, they nerfed
They nerfed like everyone.
Yeah, hopefully next patch they nerf Lucian, Taliyah again, Orianna, Galio, whatever the hell else is meta. Cassiopeia. Yeah, just list them all. Dude, I'll only be happy if mid lanes just make them like Anivia or some shit. Like everyone's just playing. Anivia's the new top pick. I love playing against it. Or better yet, make Xerath the new top pick. If Xerath is the new top pick mid lane, then I'm happy with it.
I actually wouldn't even mind. I like playing Xerath. He's fun.
I like playing Xerath too. He's fucking awful. Alright,
yeah,
we'll go to the next.
Dude, have you ever realized there's so many highlight reels out there, like famous YouTube clips, and it's always just like someone dodging Xerath's skill shots. I feel like Xerath is so fucking bad.
Yeah,
like it's so easy to dodge Xerath's skill shots.
I say it every time. I'm like, Jesus, I fucking wish people would play Xerath against me every fucking game because it makes you look like such a fucking god. Like when you dodge his ulti, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
he
people
can
are
dodge
like,
them?
wow, how is he dodging all of Xerath's skills?
Yeah, like
you're actually so.
Yeah, for most
so
skill shots, it's like, it's up to you to dot. With Xerath's ulti, it's up to him to hit that shit, because that thing is fucking like, you have to try to predict where they're gonna go, because that thing takes a fucking year to get to the, like.
I think it was closer when Rylai's was meta, where everyone built right out.
Yeah, Rylai's wasn't that bad with it, yeah.
But then afterwards, yeah, you just.
Yeah, you're not hitting that shit at all. And then his stun, too, like, juking his stun, people are like, oh my god, you juked that? It's like, he has literally zero pressure. The only thing he can do is hope to god that he hits this stun. So you could literally just pace back and forth in front of him, and you're probably going to juke it. Like, I love playing against that champ. I love playing him, too, but he's fucking awful, without a doubt. Alright, let's go to the next topic, though. Between C9, Dignitas, CLG, and FlyQuest, who do you hope gets out of the gauntlet?
Who do I hope?
Yes, not who will. Who do you want?
I don't really. Gee, I mean, I don't really like have favoritism to any of those teams. Like, I have friends on all those teams, and then, if any of them lose, sucks. If one of them wins, that's great for them, but I don't think I have like any sort of favoritism or hope for one particular team to win. I mean, do you have favoritism for one team to win? Do you really want like FlyQuest to take it all, or?
Dude, I kind of think it'd be funny if FlyQuest takes it all. And obviously they deserve it if they can reverse sweep all of these teams. But
reverse sweep? Why are you saying they're gonna lose games?
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It'd be funny if they just swept all these teams. Literally 12-0 record, get to Worlds that way. That would be like Hive's legacy. You just can't count them out. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't. Technically, I don't know. Diggs' performance in the third, fourth place match was not that impressive. So I'm rooting for my boys, CLG and Tony. I love Tony. So that's who I would want to go through of all the teams here. I can play favorites.
I think CLG or C9. That's my bet. CLG or C9, but I think C9 kind of has a problem where if they don't snowball super hard early game, then they don't know what to do later that well. And then usually, like, this is Gauntlet, so teams are probably going to be playing pretty safe overall because it's like the last chance. If you fuck it up, then you're done. So not sure how it's going to work for them, but yeah, I think overall maybe CLG has the best chance of getting out because Oh my God actually, like, I don't know, he was not great when we played against him in semis, but after that, I think he, like, flipped a switch or something, and then he started to play a lot better. And then he's just silently been playing super well for a while now, too. So I think CLG is looking pretty good.
I'm going to vote for whatever you guys say, so I'm going with CLG too then. CLG is what I vote for. I believe in you guys. You guys
Thanks,
know better
Cutie
than
Pie.
me. Hey, no problem,
Thank you,
man.
Cutie Pie.
No problem for the highlight analysis. We're going to go on to the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what time it is?
No.
What?
It's our favorite time here on Beyond the Rift. The live question and answer segment on Discord. Dude, you had done a question and answer before, Pobelter?
Yes, I have.
All right.
I have.
Well, for those who haven't, let me give you a quick little rundown. The way it's going to work, you got questions. What do we got? Pobelter, this is the quick fire round.
Okay.
That's not
an answer. You got questions. We got.
Wait, so what's the question?
It's. Alright, fuck it. Let's just get this shit started. Then. Whatever. You got questions. We got answer on the Discord question and answer segment of the show. So I'm gonna hop onto the Discord right now. I hope you guys do also, and we're gonna be going to take a look at.
Do I press this? Ask questions here?
No. I'll read the question. I mean, if you really want to read some questions, that's fine. But you want to read the question?
No, I won't spoil myself. Surprise me. Read me out the questions.
All right, let me read you out the question. We'll start off with question number 1. This one, I am whooped wants to know. This is the hardest question that you're probably going to get today. How do I get out of silver, man? For the rank number 1 player.
God.
He wants to know from the rank number 1 player, how do you get out of silver? What is he doing
Actually,
wrong?
I'm 2 right now, so I'm not sure if you can trust my advice, but... Geez, how do you get out of silver? Wow, I don't know. I haven't played in silver since I first started playing League of Legends, so I was, like, in silver.
Well, what do you think?
Like,
let me ask you, what do you think of this? Like, when someone tells you that they're a silver level player, what do you think of them? Wait, one sec. Hold up.
Wait. No, he says he's in the channel for me.
hello?
Yeah, I'm in the channel. Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Okay. You were gone for a second. Anyways,
Yeah,
how do you get out of silver?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Don't people just say the same shit, like, everywhere you look? It's like, gee, make sure you ward. Make sure you get those last hits. Don't die.
Dude, you
Yeah,
must
but you're
have
a
what's?
rank 2
Yeah,
player.
give him the secret, man. Stop holding out on him.
Alright. Make sure you get the CS, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, put down the wards.
Okay.
Number 3. Number 3, don't die to ganks. I don't know, man. You just have to be better than everyone. That's how you win. You just have to be better. And then
There's your
you
advice.
have to not die when they try and kill you, and you have to kill them when they don't expect it.
So
Ooh.
basically, you need to play like a challenge. If you want to get out of silver, Pobelter said you need to play like a gold player. There you go,
Yes.
My man Sammy wants to know, question for Pobelter. You said you played Kog'Maw mid. Have you tried AP Cog mid? He's pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, well, it's been nerfed so many times, so I haven't played it in a long time. But it actually used to be played in LCS, and I played a few games of it in LCS back when I was on CLG, and it was fucking broken, honestly. But it also got nerfed to the ground because it's like you're getting nailed from like 2k range for all your HP, and you can't do anything about it. So I think Riot just realized they have to nerf the fuck out of it before it gets more popular, and it kind of got hit with a bat ground repeatedly. So I don't know if it's very good anymore.
All right. Jeremy wants to know. This one's for Pobelter. What was the feeling that you guys had when you lost that 10K gold lead? He wants to know
it felt bad.
You gotta elaborate.
I don't know what else to say. It felt bad.
Just bad? Alright, fair enough. Because I know, like, I'll say, when we played at relegation, I felt dread.
Oh,
You felt dread?
That's
Yeah,
a big
I
word
felt
for you.
dreadful. I felt.
That's a really big word.
I could feel ominous.
You felt ominous?
Yeah, I felt ominous.
A thesaurus?
No,
Somewhere?
I'm just saying, like, that would be the vocabulary I would use to describe the feelings that I had.
Kitty, how do you spell ominous?
How much are you gonna give me if I spell this? Give me everything that you've ever made from streaming.
I'll give you everything in my wallet right now.
I don't want anything in your wallet, Sky. I don't want your fucking.
I'll give you this dollar bill.
Yeah, I'll give you all the donations I got today. Stop Googling it.
No, I'll. If you guys both subscribe to me, I'll spell it. OMI. Are you guys subscribing?
Hell no.
No.
Alright, fuck both of you idiots.
I'm just curious. I just want to know.
If I get 2 subscribes, I'll spell it for you. That's the only way I spell words. No? Alright, fuck you both.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Fair enough. Ash wants to know, ask Pobelter, what are you going to do when the top ADC in NA takes the first challenger, and what advice you're going to want to get from him? So,
Wait, who said that?
Ash.
When the top AD gets rank 1 in Challenger, who's that?
That's me.
Oh.
Wait, are you the highest ranked AD in Challenger right now, Cutie? Yeah, you are. You're number 9.
I'm the best AD in Challenger right now. Don't look at the match history, though.
Wait, Clown is above him.
Is
he?
Yeah, he's ranked.
Right.
Fucking support, fuck you.
Wait, I tried to go on Clown's OPGG and it gave me an error. Did he get banned again? It says an error has occurred.
No, I think he changed names. Or was it giving you the name change or no? Because MLGB.
It says an error has occurred. Yeah, MLGB Clown. Dude, what is MLGB? Is that like...
I have no idea. I've seen so many people with it.
Well, I know what TLB is, so I assume MLGB is something close to that.
What is TLB?
So what, like MLG is going to have an LCS spot next year or something?
No, it stands for like Team League Boosters. I think that...
so the other one's Major League Boosters, probably.
Yeah, I actually think that's
really?
That's why I'm surprised, Ryan.
Wait, I thought TLB was like the TLB team, like.
No,
yeah, I thought it was some Team Liquid shit.
That's like I'm pretty sure that's like a boosting team, and
nice.
they're just talking about it and
that's
like promoting it.
That's pretty conspicuous.
That. Hey, I can respect that though. Let me ask you, this is a question from you. Ever elo boost before Pobelter way back in the day?
Hell no, never.
All right, good on you, dude. Neither have I.
Same, never in League.
Yeah, Anthony wants to know. This is the question for Pobelter. Pobelter, what's your favorite Naruto character?
My favorite Naruto character? I've actually only watched like 10 episodes of Naruto, like the first 10 that were dubbed on Adult Swim, so I only know Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura.
Sasuke?
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Kakashi.
So
those are the 4 characters.
Who's your
I
favorite?
know. So out of those 4, I like Kakashi. He's like a cool guy. He has this spiky hair and then the eye.
Okay.
The Sharingan.
I can respect that. Kakashi Sensei is a pretty cool guy. I can agree with that one. Scott, let me ask you, who's your favorite?
I like Rock Lee. He's just so cool.
You're fucking lame, dude. That's the generic.
Well, are you serious? Dude, look at him unlock the gates, dude. That's him breaking past his potential.
Shut up, Scar.
Dude, come
That's
on.
the one with the bowl cut, right?
Yeah.
And the bushy brows.
Yeah, where he just throws the leg weights off. And it's got this sick fight scene.
Dude, that's the most generic answer, man. Get out of here. We'll go with the final question. The final question for Pobelter. Pobelter, this is going to be a hard one, so take some time to think about it. In your opinion, who is the best ADC in North America? I'm a Cutie Pie or Double Lift?
I'm a Cutie Pie or Double Lift?
Or I'll throw in...
I only have two options.
I'll throw in Cody Sun.
Cody Sun, dude.
Okay, and now without Cody Sun.
Without Cody Sun? Double Lift.
And now without Double Lift.
Without Double Lift? Decline to answer.
You gotta give me an answer, dude. This is a question.
Wait, so you're the only choice at this point, right?
Yes, and this is
I guess
from
it's
your
you by default.
Me by default. You heard it here from Pobelter. I'm a Cutie Pie is the best AD in North America. Ladies and gentlemen, by default. Dude, by whatever metric you want to put it, it came out of Pobelter's mouth, though. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining me today on Beyond the Rip.
Thank you for having me, Mike.
I want to thank Eugene, dude. Big shout outs to Eugene. What do you like to be? What do the kids? What do your friends call you?
Just call me Huge, dude. Everyone calls me Huge these days, so you can just call me Huge.
All right, Huge. I want to give a shout out to this guy, dude, taking time out of his busy day for the old timers like us, dude. Huge. Shout outs to you, man. Dude, if they want to see some more of the Huge, where can they see you at?
You can follow my Twitter and twitch.tv/Pobelter, guys. Wow, thank you so much.
Scara, where can they get more of you at?
They can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at /Scara, SCARA. Just want to let you guys know it is half off for subscribers, so you should subscribe to Pobelter's channel right now.
Yeah, if you're spending $5 a month on I'm a Cutie Pie, you can unsubscribe that and then sub to me twice. Think about it. That's twice the value.
That's not how it works, but there you go, my friend. And you know me. I'm a Cutie Pie. Dude, send my boy Huge some love, because that guy, he's a stand-up character. Can we all agree on that much at least? Huge, he's an alright guy.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm the only one to agree because Sky didn't say anything. But
well, I mean, you're asking the viewers, dude. They can't say anything.
Cutie. Thank you, dude.
Dude, the fedora, I lost my fedora. My dog ate it, man. I wish I
Your dog ate your fedora?
Yeah, that thing was fucking...
The fuck?
No, he didn't eat it, but he, bit the hell out of it, so it was a disgusting, infested mess. Dude, let me tell you something. I'm just going to start rambling. He has a dog toy outside that's actually just become, an infestation of, just the most putrid, disgusting shit. I don't know why I don't think anyone wants to hear this. But he loves the hell out of that dog toy. So.
Just really appreciate that you came on. Shut up, Cutie. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, see you next week, everyone.
Hey, see you next week, guys.